Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to go over how I prepare my pages for my coloring books. I don't do them in all of them, but I have found that this Nightfall by Marie Trolle, the pages bleed. So I want to show you what I've done. I've taken this beautiful, beautiful picture. I use clear gesso, and you can use any brand you want. This is just what I have on hand, and I already gessoed this page. I put the clear gesso on, and it does not ruin your picture depending on, how you put it on. You got to put it on smooth and get, most of your lines out, which isn't hard to do. And then I did take a dryer to it and I helped it along to dry, and I'm also going to let this sit for a while because if any of you have worked with gesso, you know that the top layer will be dry, but in the middle of your paper, which you can kind of tell if you touch the paper, will still be a little wet, and you never gesso the page behind it until this has dried for 24 hours. Because you're going to have wetness inside the paper and you do not want to seal that in. But this is what I've done to prepare this paper. So if I choose to want to use watercolor or some of my black paint pens do seep through to the back, I will show you on a page that I'm actually preparing right now. I did have a different background. I tested out some color burst. I don't know if you guys have seen, and I'll show you really quick. These are just a few of them, the color burst. These are really fun to play with. They're concentrated watercolor, and you put the dry on there and you spray it with water and they bloom and they go all over the place. So I did a trial, which I was like, why should I do a trial on my brand new book? But I did, and it didn't work out the way I wanted it to on this paper. You can kind of see a little bit of it, but that's cool because it'll just add interest. So I ended up having to cover this over with black flat acrylic paint, and then I had to color in the detail because I'm not too good doing that with a paintbrush. And I did get a little bit of bleed through, and obviously I got some watercolor on this side of the paper, but that's okay because I will blend this into the paper. But my marker went through right here. That was paint, but it bled through. So, and that's where let me see, where would that be at? That is, you know what? That is not, okay, so anyways, and I'm going to continue doing black around this border. I'm going to put in some stars. I'm going to make this kind of, this is going to turn out to be a really cool paper anyways. I have an idea. I don't think I've done any pages in this book yet. This is, I can't wait to do this one. This is going to be really cool. I'm going to make these light up. I'm glad that I don't have to paint the background black, that it's already done. That's a cool thing that I wish that the Hannah Carlson books had in some of them. Doing those black backgrounds sometimes, especially when the work's really detailed, is just, for me, it's really hard. But I'm really excited to color some of these pages. This is the only one right now that is gessoed because I didn't know the paper was would leak so bad. The Hannah Carlson doesn't do that. I think this paper's a little thinner or something. It feels very thin. Not thin like some of the other, like Amazon paper or nothing, but it's not like the Hannah Carlson books. These are so cute. Oh, that is so cute. Just do a quick, oh, this one's cute. I can't wait to do the little squirrely. And the bear. I'm sure you guys have already seen this book, but I love these books. Hannah Carl's is my favorite. I just got this one. I know most of you have probably had it for a long time. But Zucchini Kitty was my final deciding thing on getting this book. Not favorite of that one. But it kind of reminds me of Hannah Carlson, because Hannah Carlson has cats and mice and butterflies, so pretty similar. Hedgehog. Another kitty. I like this. This is cute. I didn't see the little mice before. Oh, that's cute. Now this one I'm excited for also. After my other page, this one's completely dry. I'm probably gonna gesso this one and get this one ready to do also. I'll do one or the other. I'm either gonna do this one or this one. This was really cute. A lot of detail in it. Not too bad, but could make these glow. But I'll definitely put clear gesso on that. Now I would recommend, because this bottle of gesso that I got was, I think, like $12 for 4 ounces. And on Amazon, I just ordered a 16-ounce bottle for $12 by US Art. And it has a lot of good reviews on it. So I'm going to go ahead and test that out, because if you're going to be gessoing all your coloring pages, which I work on several at a time, I'll show you a couple that I'm working on. I get bored, and so I'll work on like 3, 4, 5 at a time, and I'll just go back and forth between them so I don't get bored. And I put little notes so I know what pencils or pens or anything that I'm using. And that's going to be a lot of work to get the background. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might do something different. Anyways. Oh. Oh, those are cute. Which pages are you guys working on? What do you have going on? I like that she has this plant register, so you can go back and look up all the flowers if you want to. I don't know all the names of flowers, so I'm not a botanist, but I like that she has a reference back there so I can go look them up. And I thought in one of her books, let me just check, somebody said there was an animal registry. I don't see it in this one. Plants. Yeah. One of the books, I guess, has an animal registry in it. But I know animals a little bit more than I know plants. This one's going to be so cool. I haven't planned out what I'm going to do. If I'm going to use watercolors or pen. Well, I usually use quite a few mediums all the time, all together. I'll use watercolors. I'll use colored pencils. I'll use pens. I'll use paint pens. I'm used to doing mixed media. A lot of stuff like with Dina Wakley or Diane Reevely. I've got drawers full of inks. And when you gesso your paper, I've been actually able to use ink. So I'm really excited. This book's really neat. I love the gold bound binding, whatever binding cover. This is a really neat book. I love hardcover coloring books. That's what sells me, guys, on coloring books, is I like them hardbound. I was watching Zucchini Kitty the other night, and she had actually gotten Flora and Fauna. It's a hardbound book. It has a dark background and a light one, but it won't be here until, I think, August 17th. It might come earlier. I don't know exactly where it's coming from. But anyways, I ordered that book so I can get into that. When I get it, I will show you. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know that these are some of the things that I'm doing to help protect my pages on my books that seem to be a little weak or absorbent, and that I don't know if you can see, but the clear gesso has dried completely smooth. There's no lines. My page is now protected, and I can go ahead and I'm sure I can't dump a bunch of ink on it or go crazy or something, but it's going to help with that bleed through onto the next page, and I can have a little bit more fun doing my mixed media with my stuff. I'm going to make another video after this showing you kind of a few things that I have done in my books. I add a lot of mixed media into my art stuff that I do because that's what I enjoy. I use stencils, inks, paints, stickles, I mean anything I can get my hands on. And my favorite thing lately has been the King Art media gel sticks for backgrounds. They are amazing and they are so much fun. I'll go over that in another video when I show some of the work that I've done with it. Okay guys, anyways, like I said, clear gesso, protect your pages. You can, you don't have to, but that's what I do. Alright guys, I hope you have a great day. Bye!